HeyLovingJojo.com, it's JoJo, and I'm in bed, but I have my heels on, which is not normal. My dad and two of my aunts just came and took me out to breakfast. They actually kind of woke me up, so I just threw on an outfit, like, ran out the door. So anyway, I'm up, and I would love to answer your questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. I'm so excited to read them, and thank you for all the warm birthday wishes. It's so, so kind. So, excuse me, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a cold. Today is December 22nd, 2009, and I'm going to start with the questions. Again, thanks for sending them in. Let's see. Are you a fan of any new artists like Lady Gaga, Kid Cudi, etc.? Vanessa from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, Vanessa, thanks for your question. Yes, I think Lady Gaga is an incredible artist. I have so much respect for her as a woman, a songwriter, a singer. She's truly an icon. She's really, setting herself up to be around for a very, very long time. I have nothing but admiration and respect for her. She just always keeps me guessing, and it's very inspiring to see an artist with such vision. So, totally a fan of hers. I think Cudi is so talented. I've known him for a while now. I think he's way doper than I first thought he was from Day and Night. You know what I mean? His album is actually really great. What other new artists do I think are really cool? I know they're not really new, but they're new to me. Kings of Leon this year was new to me. Muse, the rock group Muse. Again, I don't know if these are new groups or if they're just new to me. I think there's been some cool music this year. Drake obviously had a breakout year. Okay, here's the second question. What's your number one beauty secret? Emily from Columbus, Ohio. I think sleep is it's great for your overall health. Sleep and water. I'm constantly chugging water throughout the day. It's just great for cleansing, great for the voice, the whole body, how you feel, your skin, everything. And Dove soap. My mom always taught me to use Dove soap on your face because it's very sensitive. Let's see, number 3, where do you like to go out shopping or hang out in LA or back home? This is Mary from London. When I'm in Boston, home in Massachusetts, I love to shop on Newbury Street in Boston. There's some great boutiques there, really cool stuff, and it's just such a wonderful vibe to walk up and down that street. I really enjoy it. Sometimes I'll just take a leisurely stroll on Newbury Street just because I really enjoy the atmosphere. And when I'm in LA, I guess Robertson is a stretch of shops, which I love. Also, I've been to a couple cool vintage spots in LA, which is really neat, like Decades, and then some more obscure ones. But I like more like boutique type things right now. What's your guilty pleasure? Koya from AK. My guilty pleasure, I suppose, like reality TV, like For the Love of Ray J or Tough Love. I like those 2 shows, yeah. What did you do for your 19th birthday? We're the same age and share the same birthday. Woohoo, Maya from the U.S. Happy birthday, Maya. On the night of the 19th, ushering in December 20th, some of my girlfriends came over, and I wasn't feeling too well. So we just hung out at my place and then ended up going to my other friend's apartment, just hanging out. It was just like 4 or 5 girls just hanging, talking. It was really fun. I prefer just like doing things and just with people I enjoy rather than like going out and, raging or something like that. I much prefer intimate interaction, just among friends, Let's see. And then on the 20th, I'm sorry, I spent time with my family because it was my little cousin Riley's 10th birthday on the 18th, but they were in Florida. So we had a joint birthday kind of with just some family on the 20th. That was very nice. Then my mom took me out to sushi. It was a good birthday. Very nice. Friends and family. What's the craziest thing a fan has done before? Nicholas from Brazil. The craziest thing a fan has done before, I don't know. I don't know. I always think it's kind of strange when people follow me into the bathroom, especially like when it's just like say there's like one stall or just say there's no one else in the bathroom besides you and this person and they like can like hear you going to the bathroom and then they like will ask you for an autograph before you've washed your hands and things like that. Like I think that's a little strange and kind of crazy. Number 7, will you be starring in any movies or are you looking to star in any? Saf from the UK. Right now I'm really focused on my new project, my new album, and my heart is so invested in it and just my whole focus is kind of on that. But I'm not necessarily thinking about doing film or television right at the moment unless something just totally sweeps me off my feet and, you know, it just gives me the feeling that I must do it. But right now I'm really focused on this album. But in the future, I certainly look forward to doing some more films, possibly TV, theater. I really enjoy acting. Who do you think is the sexiest man, Team Edward or Team Jacob Twilight? Kylie from Sydney, Australia. I am quite partial to Jacob. I think he is so cute. I really liked the second Twilight movie. I much preferred it to the first. He's so cute, so cute. Both of them are very attractive, obviously, but I like Jacob. If you did not have a fantastic career in music as you already do now, what sort of career would you follow? Hussein N. from London. It's hard for me to picture my life not involving music, but, you know, I did sign up to go to school. I put my major down as being cultural anthropology, so I suppose I could do a variety of things with that. But any career that I, you know, chose or choose would have been having to do with culture, travel, interacting with people, you know, human relations, and hopefully having to do with some music also. Somehow. You know, I can't picture my life without it. If you're nervous before or during a performance, what do you do to relieve yourself of the butterflies in your stomach? Chris from Boston, Mass. Boston, greatest place in the world. Well, I've started to pray before performances, and I found that I find a great sense of relief. Actually, me and Brandy were doing some shows with Timbaland recently, and she said, "Did you pray yet?" And she prayed with me, and I just felt really relieved, really good afterwards. So she kind of instilled in me that it's a good idea to pray before shows. And as I'm becoming more spiritual and, you know, finding my own you know, relationship with God and stuff, finding out, like, you know, what works for me, or just how I feel connected. So praying before a show is good for me. So that kind of helps relieve the butterflies. I also just try to center, focus, you know, reaffirm positive mantras in my mind and things like that. And just try to focus on the task at hand. But try to enjoy myself, you know. Who do you want to collaborate with in the future? Daniel P. from Parsippany, New Jersey. I would love to collaborate with this rock band called Mute Math. There's also a band called Dropkick Murphys, which is awesome fusion, like Irish traditional with, you know, hard rock and metal, and it's a really neat fusion of music. That's Dropkick Murphys, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would really like to work with Pharrell. I hope that works out. And I'm a huge fan of Common as a rapper. I would love to do something with him. There's this artist named Estero, who I'm a big fan of right now, just getting into her music. I'm open to a variety of different things. I'd like to explore different things. Are you having more fun working on this album than your previous albums? Ashley from Newark, New Jersey. I am. I'm having the best time ever. It's been a really rough time in my life, like personally, and just kind of getting everything together on the professional side also, and family issues and things like that. But I've been able to channel all those feelings into this music. And I've been working with some awesome, awesome spirits, awesome people, really creative, just involved and just like present in what's going on. And it's been so much fun. I had some really cool times, and even if we'll spend a whole day or two just listening to music,